Hi Kelly, this is Liu Kai. I have just done all the photo taking, and when I'm taking the pictures, I think that there is really a lot to say. So now I'm recording this video to you to look through my half-year drawing study. I think it won't take too long, about 50 minutes, I guess so. Well, let's start. Firstly, I think our first class is the most important class, as you let us know that it's not difficult to pick up a charcoal to draw things. As for me, I didn't learn Sketch before, just a couple of years Chinese painting and kindergarten drawing if you count it. However, some of my friends, like Ruixue, Liu Tong, they draw quite well. Honestly, I'm not worrying about whether I can catch up, but I expect a tough beginning. However, to my surprise, the first class is not hard at all. We just draw with music, we just draw what we feel, and we draw things what we are thinking about. And you are such a kind art teacher that is very impressive that you create jobs instead of finding jobs, right? So from the first class, I know that from the first half, what I learned is that drawing is not too hard. What we draw is what we are thinking about. What we draw is what we are feeling the surroundings, what we feeling about the world. So drawing is a tool to express. It should not like an assignment. So to be honest, some of my homework is done by Monday evening or even Tuesday morning. Yeah. So this is the first thing that I have learned. And the next thing should be the picture plan. That is the negative space. When I do the first negative space drawing, I saw that you just want us to draw something weird. The skeleton itself is already quite weird, so I just paint, and then I got this. Yeah, no picture plan at all. After that, you told us that we need to have a picture plan. That made me realize that the sketch is not about how to draw accurate and as the same as the model, and me in some ways know that we need to arrange things to look nice, but does not know what should be a nice arrangement. Yep, I think a good picture plan is a good way to arrange things. And then is the perspective. This one I have confidence that I can handle it well. 1-point perspective, 2-point perspective, 3-point perspective, and I'm quite good at measuring, I think. But one more thing that I have learned is that we need to relate the object first and set some point. We do not need to draw one whole object first and then draw another. And this is what I have done for the homework. When you stand at the door of Living Library and see the whole NS, and that is it. This one is the landscape, also about the perspective, and also this one, the model with some object. This maybe the first drawing you cannot hardly see the perspective, and that is what I have improved. Will tell us that we need to consider the perspective when drawing the model and the object. So I got this one. I think this one is much better than the previous one. Like we got something in the front and we got something at the back, and the model at the middle. And also I think this one is also not so nice, but better than the previous one. And then should be the tone. That is what people familiar with Sketch, I think. I think that when we drawing the tone is like a night makeup class. We use slides, and this is what I did. And also this is my homework. I think the tone is really need a good observation. Of course, the perspective also needed. And then is the model drawing, the gesture drawing, and the shape, and so on. We really practice a lot of it. From the simple gesture drawing like this, I think our first model is really awesome. And then is the female model. And for the female model, we need to show that female is more round, more smooth, more curving. Yeah. And when we draw the model, we need to consider the neck, the span, the rib cage, the pelvis, and also the model is in 3D. is in 3D, so we can use something like box to do it. Like this one, the skinny female model. When she lies down, it's not easy to draw. But with the help of box, we can draw the front side, the sides, and the side, so that it's rather like a body, not a shape. Yeah. Well, let me talk about some of my homework. Firstly, the Little India one, our first homework. I really went there. I really went there. I think that the area is not so well developed, and then but they got a very fancy table. So I draw this. What I want to say here from the drawing is that though it's not rich, like there is cracks on the wall and the houses outside the window, but they got belief. However, I don't think that I expressed my idea clearly or effectively, and the picture is not so well developed. But after half semester's practice, I think I got improved. This is our first graded work. What I want to say here is about travel around the world to experience different things. This time I think is much better. I got the full step, I got the earth and the map. Also, I think the whole drawing is quite eye-catching. It can give a strong impact to people. Also, this one, the future one, also get quite strong impact. What I want to say here is that maybe there is some small little world within every particle of our world. So one day, if we can see to see smaller enough, we can see the little world. So I got the eye here and it just sees those people, and those people may try to observe another small world. This time I used the Villa Studio kind of thing, like the kindergarten drawing. But I think this one is also one of my favorite. But you only give me a B+ for this one. And as for you think that it's not about future, but I think as we cannot see it now, so it may be happen in future, right? So it's somehow like a future thing. Also, I got some questions about my process one. I might got misunderstanding about your requirement. I only did the final drawing as a full piece. We got the tone, yeah, and the picture plan. As for the others, I just did the sketch and have no picture plan at all, and then I got a B. And also we did some landscaping, also night landscape, and also we draw elephant at the zoo. I think they are really interesting, and I think we all have fun about these things. Yeah, alright. Finally, let me talk about my final piece. You will see it this afternoon, and you will have seen it. You will have seen it when you watch this video. This time, I want to try something new. Instead of expressing my idea, I want to try drawing in different way. I learned the traditional Chinese painting, and now I'm learning to sketch. So can these two combine together? So based on one of my previous Chinese painting when I was young, this one, I try to implement this one with pencil and charcoal. So I did this one. Yeah, maybe look at it in detail, the bird, the stone, and the orchid. I think this idea is nice, so I abandoned my original plan to developing the travel the earth one and did this. The bird actually do not too hard because I can find lots of paintings to refer. I have tried drawing some, and also to do the practice and try the various gestures. So I then finally got this one. And the stone is really a challenge because I need to create the textures by myself. What I did when I was young is use the ink. I cannot do the same thing with a pencil or charcoal. Initially, I want to use charcoal to draw the stones like this, but the charcoal, because the charcoal can cover a large space, it might be easy. However, the problem is that it's not easy to control the charcoal, and also the charcoal stone may not fit with the pencil board. So I draw the stone using the pencil again. I got quite an amount of pictures about the real stone, and then also books that borrowed at the day when you bring us to ADM library, and then create the texture and combine them together. So finally I got this one. And this one, I got the line, I got the shape, I got the tone, I got the texture, and the orchids represent the people, those who are nice, kind, more like a moral thing. And the stone means brave, strong, and the bird may bring lively to the whole drawing. The picture plan for this one, I think, may be limited by the original drawing. It somehow looks empty, but though I think it's okay lah. Yeah, this is my final drawing, and I hope you like it. Well, at the end of my video is one piece of suggestion. Maybe you can teach our next batch some more skill things, like how to use pencil, how to use charcoal, and how to use them to get different kind of effects, something like that. I think the whole semester drawing class, I have got the guidelines of drawing, such as we need to consider the picture plan, the perspective, the composition, and also the elements like line, shape, tone, texture. I feel like that you tell us that what can contribute to a good drawing, what is a good drawing, but how can we draw? I think each time when you add the class, we want to see your demo first, and then draw the model, because we actually don't know how. We don't know what to do. Yeah, so will it be good that if you can teach us how to draw directly, and then give us this kind of guidelines? I think maybe we can do better if use this kind of approach. Yeah, that is it. Quite a long video, because quite a lot of things to say. Yeah, this is the end of our semester, and wish you have a nice holiday, and finally thank you for watching this video.